And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Oakland Athletics. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Mark McGwire. He's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as he has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if he can go deep again, Chris.
Well, he might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. He's having a tremendous run. He's helping his team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think everybody in the ballpark is expecting it to happen just because of how good he's been as of late.
All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Mark Mulder, singing he was impressive his last time out.
So dominant, only gave up 1 hit, and I know in the back of his mind he's thinking about how close he came, but he's got to forget about that and focus on his opponent in this one.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. In there for strike one. Mulder, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. The pitch. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Line to left. Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jeff McNeil stands in. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Nimmo leads off first with 1 away. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. And that's an out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First offering misses the mark. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Makes the catch, inning over. Mets leave one. Back in Oakland. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Kicks and fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Mark McGwire up next for the A's, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that one ripped to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Man at first, Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So here's Murphy now. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. Double steal. Strike in there. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Knocks it down.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball. And now they've got some speed on first.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. His 17th of the year. And they add on. It's 4-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in for Oakland, Dave Parker. Hammered, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's Matt Olson. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
And it goes just foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. His shoulder stayed square.
Brings it in for the third out. And welcome back. Top of the second, and now it's Frankie Lindor. And there's the strike. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And the first offering is not close. In the air, right field. Brings it in. 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Darren Ruff stands in now and watches strike one. This one high in the air to left center. And that'll do it. Mets strand one. Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Johnny Damon. Quintana back to work. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So a man aboard, striding to the plate now for Oakland, Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. And now the lefty, line drive, caught. Man at first, stepping in, the long ball threat, Mark McGwire. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one ripped. And foul ball. Quintana, a former all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Smoked into left, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here comes the manager out of the... Carlos Carrasco comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like...
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Hit on the ground to the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Sean Murphy. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Brings it in for the third out. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Pham. In for a strike. Strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Marte at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside. Two 2-1 pitch is in there and the count is even. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Tosses to first, and that is that. Mets. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in for Oakland, Dave Parker. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. This looks like extra bases.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Well struck right field, and it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Lowry now. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The throw in, but it's offline. It's 8-0.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
In the air, out towards left center. Nimmo pulls it down. Runner tags for home. Lindor with a relay throw. He scores on the sac fly. It's 9-0. Now it's Marcus Semien. This one smoked out to left. Pham makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in the East Bay, and now here's Jeff McNeil. There's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Here's Pete Alonso. First offering misses badly for ball one. That one missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike. McNeil gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Got him. One gone here. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch not close. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about...
Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And down on strikes, and that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, now the A's designated hitter, Mark McGwire. Carrasco back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Throws to second, and that's a double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that'll...
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. No outs, runner over at third. Ripped on a line to center. Nimmo makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Sean Murphy up next for the A's. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. One gone, runner at first. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Puts it away for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. So digging in, Dave Parker. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one hit 97 on the gut.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ruff batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ball 1 there. In the air, left field, down the line. Parker pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And there's the strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 10-0. John Curtis into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Left-hand hitter waits. Rips that one to right. And Olsen is set down. And there's one down. Here's Jed Lowry. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bounce to the right side. McNeil gets it to first. Home after the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And now Johnny Damon, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground. They get the force. That ends the inning. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Starling Marte. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jackson racing over to make the catch. So up next, Brandon Nimmo. And the first offering is not close. In the air to left center. Parker gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Out towards left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Mark McGwire. The pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So a man aboard. Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. 1 for 2. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy, for the 4th time tonight. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is out of here. Sean Murphy circles the bases. His 17th of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 12-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pham moving under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Dave Parker digs in now. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track. The A's with a 2-run blast. As the A's are on top. Back in Oakland, all set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Next pitch is popped up. Escobar out on the play. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Here is Matt Olson. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next up for the A's, Jed Lowry. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Now that's smacked to right center. And that should be extra bases. Lowry into second, and he's got a double. Drew Smith on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Line drive to short and caught. Here is Marcus Semien. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Here's Oakland's DH, Mark McGwire. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Runner tags from third. Lay it home. He's safe. And they extend their lead. Here's a speed threat, Reggie Jackson. This guy has turned into a beast. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Semien on the way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Sean Murphy will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Matt Chapman. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in the East Bay, here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2. That's in there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And it's fouled away. Alvarez, the lead runner at second. Ruff at first with no outs. Damon drops steps, heads back on it. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for... Bottom of the 8th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Dave Parker. And a pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Nimmo going back on it. Looking up. Gone. An absolute blast to left. His second of the year. It's 17-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
David Robertson, and in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And the batter now, Jed Lowry. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And a pitch. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Johnny Damon. Right side, hard hit. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Digging in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Rolled over to third. Whips it across. And Semien is out. Play made, that ends the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Up the middle, Lowry collects, fires to first on the run, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
McNeil, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. They're down to their final strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Down the line towards the corner, and that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.